Alan Cox, time to give stuff away.
All right, let's do it now. You want one of these keys that could fire up the Buzzard bike, brand new Harley that we're giving away. We will hand out 40 keys in all. Budweiser and WMMS are giving away in 2023 Harley Sportster 1250S. But you got to have one of these keys. Dieter out doing a bunch of appearances to get you qualified too. You can qualify on the show here. If you're out and you see one of the Budweiser Buzzard displays, also have a QR code. Just go to WMMS.com. All the details are there. You will get my key today if you're a caller 10. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
Rest assured, when all else fails to entertain you, so will he.
You guys suck!
This is the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
Oh, I got more money for you here in about 10 minutes, too. So if you maybe you don't give a fat frog's ass about a new motorcycle, but $1,000 will light up anybody's tummy. So about 10 minutes away from that next keyword, about 30 past every hour, you got to crack at that money. Hey, Morgan.
Hold on.
What's up?
Hey, Alan.
Yes, sir.
Hey, love the show, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. It sucks.
I appreciate that even more, actually. So it's the accolades that I'm the most uncomfortable with, Morgan. All right, tell me.
Okay, I'll keep those away. Hey, this thing with, I don't know what the bro challenge is. This thing with the bread, though, I twist the bag. Well, before I twist it, I actually squish the bread in order to get all the air out, almost like you're squeezing a sponge when you're washing the car. And then I'll twist it and release it like it's a vacuum seal. And I don't know if I always thought that was normal. I haven't been called out for it, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that something that you've seen or heard? Or?
No, it sounds like, well, I've heard it now because you just told me, but prior to that, I hadn't heard that. It sounds like something scientifically that would work in theory, but I don't know how important. You end up, A, with flat bread, B,
you're not squishing the bread all the way down.
That's what he said.
You're squishing it so the air goes out, right?
I thought he said he's squishing the bread down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going hog wild and sitting on it, but I'll get, I'll get that loaf about half its size.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, the last thing you want to do is be smashing your loaf, Morgan. So, no, listen, I think that I am the guy that, and I don't use a lot of bread, but there's always a random loaf at Casa Cox. I'm the guy that will hang on to that plastic thing that comes on the bread when you get it.
That's what I asked Jeremiah. When he was like, close the bread, I was like, do you have the twisty tie?
Right.
And he was like, just close the bread. I was like, so no then. This is insane.
Mary's fastidious with her bread.
Yeah.
You think you're getting the vacuum seal out. She's in there. No, I don't think there's anything weird about that, Morgan. I don't know that I've heard that. But now I will, I'll pass along your life hack to other people I know.
Okay, and the other 5 people listening to the show, I'm sure they'll take note of this, too.
Well, now it's 3, smartass, because you've driven them away, Morgan, with your bread talk.
All right, well, as long as my name's attached to this, so I get some credentials.
Yes, credentials, indeed. Morgan, the bread guy. Okay, thank you. There's Morgan. What's that? What's that?
With the other 3 people listening, I mean, what?
Well, listen, he's... Alan, have you? Kevin in Ypsilanti is asking me. One of our bureau chiefs there listening on iHeartRadio asked me if I have cut the Dick Books Group and Brogy song yet. I'm putting the finishing touches on it. Bill Squire is out tomorrow, so tomorrow will be the Captain Fun and Stepmom Mare show.
Woohoo!
And we
Stepmom in air quotes, right?
Yeah, we will. That's right. And fun in air quotes too. Yeah. We will premiere the Dick Broke Scrope and Brogy song tomorrow. When it's just me and Mary. I'll be here in the studio by myself.
Your favorite.
My favorite. No
Not
cameras.
On camera, yeah.
My favorite. And Mary will be there in New York City. I was watching some of your friends' Netflix special.
Mm-hmm. What'd you think?
Listen, it's a Netflix special.
It's not for you. It is not for you.
Well,
On
by
Netflix.
design. By design, it's not for me.
Well, I watched it. I was largely unfamiliar with her stand-up. I watched it last night as well. I went to Hannah Berner's Netflix release party.
I watched it,
earlier in
and
the
I'm
week.
still unfamiliar with her stand-up.
Well, I was watching it, and I was talking. My roommate opens for her all the time, and I said she reminds me of Eliza Schlesinger, but for Gen Z, because like even a lot of her references that she was making, I did not understand, but they were getting like applause breaks. So I was watching it, and I was
mean,
like,
Oregon Trail is an old enough reference.
Yeah, but
that's
that
not
was
really.
But I mean, like, I don't know, maybe not references, but like the way she was, the phrases she was using and things like that, where I was like, oh, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a
Right.
very targeted demographic that I think she's reaching young girls.
Yeah.
18 to probably 25-year-olds. And if she's getting a new demographic into stand-up, then
Of course.
hell yeah.
You know how traditionally what massive stand-up comedy fans 18 to 25-year-old girls are.
But that's what
Well,
I'm
that's
saying.
the thing is they're
I know.
those are the people that are buying tickets and going to see people like that. Because I mean, that's
But they're not comedy fans. Let's be
But it-
clear.
but
They're
they're not.
podcast fans.
but it's
Right.
a beginning.
They're a fan of her.
Yeah,
yes.
it brings them
And
into the world. in
That's a
minute.
good thing.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's a good thing, right?
Yes.
You're going to draw, every person's going to draw their audience. And so you got people that like you. I think we can all agree on that. If
Yeah.
we have people who like us, then that's a good thing. I'll tell you what, I was driving in this morning, and I thought maybe this had something to do with them shooting Superman downtown. But it was something that I had never noticed, especially not in traffic. I'm just getting on to whatever it is. I'm getting off of 90, and I'm looping around, and I'm coming here into downtown. And the traffic, they were talking about 8:45 this morning. And the traffic is not heavy, but once you get kind of into downtown and everybody converges from the different on-ramps, it gets a little congested. But everybody's going at a pretty good clip. And I see something out of the corner of my eye, and I think that it's just a car next to me. And I look to my left, and there's a bird flying eye level next to my car. Have you ever seen a bird fly that low in traffic? To be
I don't
that
think so.
death-defying, or whatever it was. It might have
I
been...
think a bird can fly as fast as my muscle car, Alan.
Your muscle car can beat any bird. I mean, everything's a blur when you're driving at those speeds. So I don't know that any bird would F with Bill's muscle car. But I don't know that I've ever seen that before. So I don't think it was a glitch in the Matrix, but I mean, whatever the jet stream that birds are flying, whatever that entails, if you pardon the pun, it was, it was eye level. And it was there for like a few seconds. It didn't just happen to get, blown into my eye line. You know how much I hate when that happens. But it was right there. So I don't know if there are any ornithologists in our audience, people who have any area of expertise, but it was a fascinating. And boy, for my money, what a way to start your day, right? On the way to work. I've got every morning when I'm driving in, I've got ideas in my head of how I want that day's show to sound. And you add a bird into it.
Oh.
Now, what is that?
doozy.
What?
What a doozy.
Well, Inspirato can come from a variety of sources.
That's not true.
And I don't know what kind of bird it was, other than a low-flying one. It wasn't with other birds. But Al and I squish my loaf all the time just to get the air out. I assume maybe you're still talking about the bread, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that. I've got money here for you. It's $1,000, courtesy of the Buzzard Bookie. You get one of these about 30 past every hour, so you got a few of them coming. But don't waste any of them, because you could be $1,000 richer. So good luck.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard Bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Check. That's check. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
Alan, did you get your free Slurpee? I did not. Today is that day, isn't it?
It is 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Yeah. Listen, you know me. There are only 3 11s I celebrate. 3/11 day, a 7-Eleven day, and of course, 9/11 day. No, I didn't
You
get it.
celebrate that day.
Well, of course, I celebrate the memories of the people who lost their lives in that day. People who hashtag should never be forgotten. It's a long hashtag, but why not? No, I don't even know where there's a 7-Eleven anymore. I feel like those are all gone, at least around here. Try to find a 7-Eleven, but they give away Slurpees. Hey, if you want to leave us messages, a lot of people do. You can drop voicemails on the After Hours line. It's 216-986-8903.
Hey guys, it's Leslie. Yesterday you were discussing the Pancake hamster pants guy, and this brought back a flood of memories about a college roommate that I had who had a lot going on. She thought it was acceptable to literally bark at people in response to questions they would ask her. She would frequently wear adult onesies as everyday outfits.
Oh,
What was that?
it went away.
Wait, hold on. What's going on here?
She got small. It sounds
She
small.
got small.
She shrunk.
She did. What happened?
Inside a little vial.
Yeah. What happened to my call here? Oh, I'll play it again. Hold on. What is happening? Am I having more technical difficulties?
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Hey guys, it's Leslie. Yesterday you were discussing the Pancake hamster pants guy, and this brought back a flood of memories about a college roommate that I had who had a lot going on. She thought it was acceptable to literally bark at people in response to questions they would ask her. She would frequently wear adult onesies as everyday outfits. She would wear these on campus, and people would notice and would talk about her, and I was so embarrassed that the student wearing the adult Pikachu onesie that barks at people is my roommate. But she also had several pet rats and a pet snake, but whatever, and she would vocally tell our other roommates and I that not only was she naked under the adult onesie, but that she had her pet rats in the onesie with her to run around on her body in an effort to bond with them, and I really wish I was making this up. Her mom was normal, but this young woman clearly had a lot of stuff that she was going through that we unfortunately had to endure. But anyway, just remind me of that. Love you, bye.
There was a lot to unpack there. I was really getting distracted.
Mostly
because of the-
rats.
Yeah, right. So Leslie's college roommate wore a onesie. She, college is where you're supposed to figure out who you kind of are or try on a lot of different personalities. And there are some people, college, there's a lot of people walking around with like affectations, right? Oh, I knew a girl in college who wore shorts every single day of the year, and Birkenstocks wouldn't matter if it was, the middle of a January Chicago winter. She's traipsing around. Full-on fleece up top, of course, but shorts and Birkenstocks, and that was like her affectation. People who want to be known for that, and that sounds like that's what her roommate was doing. But rats running around your onesie, I don't know.
On your naked body.
On your naked body.
Bro.
Wow.
Come on.
I got a letter from Nick. Subject line says, I've been living a lie. Though I take my duties as Seattle bureau chief very seriously, Nick has been our chief tech correspondent here on the show for a while. He's got a doctorate in something or other. I have to confess that I should have changed my status a full 2 years ago. I moved from Seattle to Columbus, Ohio. Please update the bureau chief. Map, my first order of business is to share with you Matthew Pancake's arrest video. Have you seen this?
I have not.
I hadn't seen it. Nick sent me this morning. I hadn't seen it. Leslie was referring to the guy yesterday who was arrested for breaking into a restaurant there in Columbus and then smashing the front door of a pet store while wearing a leopard print onesie. And all that is strange enough. But my favorite part was the fact that his name is Matthew Pancake, which sounds made up. But after we were talking about it yesterday, I heard from a number of people who were familiar with people who had that surname. One guy in particular whose sister married a guy whose last name was Pancake. Police arrest suspect with hamsters in his pants after breaking into pet store. This is the Matthew Pancake story from yesterday and the bleeped arrest body cam video.
Mr. Pancake, you're under arrest. Don't move. Get on your belly. Get on your
They basically got him like sleeping on a bench. They walked up and he's just lying there.
Mr. Pancake, you're under arrest. Don't move. Get on your belly. Get
The
on your
cop really wanted to say that.
Yeah, on your belly. On your belly. On your belly. Roll. Get on your belly, Mr. Pancake. On your belly. In the name of the law, Pancake, get on your belly.
This has got to be fake.
This seems too
nobody
fake.
talks like this. Is this a bit? In the
I
name
feel
of the law?
Yeah, this sounds like a joke. Mr. Pancake. In the name of the law, Mr. Pancake.
In the name of the law.
Hold on. I got one. Are you shitting me? What the Give up your other hand.
Am I under arrest for? Seriously.
Breaking and entering. Theft.
Damaging.
Oh, God, there is a gerbil.
Oh, there's animal abuse.
What the heck? I got a gerbil. What the heck?
I mean, now it seems legit, but
You're
the
right.
beginning of it, in the name of the law, Mr.
Right.
Pancake,
People say that.
they do.
I feel like some cops take themselves real seriously. And they
No, I
wanna
know
use
they do.
all their terms.
Of course,
and-
they do that. But in,
Or
but
he
in
knew-
the
he's
name
like-
of the law,
he-
he's not from the 1700s.
He knew he was on his way to arrest someone named Pancake, and he's like, I'll make sure I'm doing my part in this video. I'm going to make sure that...
he understood the assignment.
Yeah, everyone's aware that I am arresting Matty Pancake.
But the guy's sleeping on a bench.
Mm-hmm.
You nudge the guy. Why did they drag him off? It's not like he's going to fight back. I don't know. They're pulling hamsters out of his pockets at this point.
Multiple gerbils in his pants.
Multiple gerbils recovered.
Okay. We're just advising that our suspect has multiple gerbils in his pants.
Yeah, that feels made up. I don't know. I mean, it's body cam footage, but just after 3 a.m., that's when the Columbus Police Department were sent to a pet store. There were dogs and birds and rabbits running around in the parking lot, and they were trying to get these animals back. The guy's name was Matthew Pancake.
Pancake.
Pancake in the name of the law. In the name of the law. Sounds like he's being arrested by Champ Kind, someone said. Yeah. Okay. Alan, I'm making my first BLP sandwich. Delicious. How do you peel the peach?
Peel, I guess.
You don't peel the peach. You might lightly grill it. Of course, a bacon, lettuce, and peach sandwich is what we're talking about here. And it's just something that's delicious if you've never tried it. For as much as people like talking about the salty and the sweet, that's what you're going to get.
I don't like peaches.
Huh?
I don't like peaches.
I heard you. I just couldn't believe the stupid words that were coming out of your mouth.
I'm not a big fan of stone fruit. Peach. I like a plum every now and then. I ate a lot of plums as a kid, so I think I might have just overdone it. And then I don't like peaches. I do like cherries, so I guess maybe not all stone fruits, but I don't like peaches at all. I don't like mangoes. The stringiness of peaches and mangoes.
Grow up. The string,
like
you
it.
have floss, don't you?
No, I don't like the texture of it, like while I'm eating it.
Oh.
It doesn't taste, I don't know, I don't like it. And I also ate a lot of canned, like, fruit cocktail as a kid, too.
Oh, tinned peaches and things like that.
Yes.
And that entire can would have precisely 1/2 of one maraschino cherry in it.
Right.
Like somebody was dropping them in by hand. Don't give them many. Give them mostly pears, couple of peach slices. Was it in heavy syrup or in its own juice? I bet you were a heavy syrup family, weren't you?
We were whatever was cheapest.
Keep you kids all riled up all day long.
That was our fruit.
Yeah.
Was canned fruit cocktail.
Well, my neighbor has a plum tree, and he's gone a lot, so we'll see these things kind of.
Steal those plums?
Oh, yeah. Well, he's like, go ahead and whatever you want, because it's like right on the other side of my fence. We have a raspberry bush, and I cannot believe how many raspberries this bush kicks off. Like, on a regular basis. You can make friggin' pie a day with the raspberries that come off this bush.
More than 10, though.
Crazy. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we like to make 9-berry pies at my house, but... And then, but yeah, these plums next door. And so, I guess I'm not going to mail you any, Mary, is my point.
No.
Yeah, I was going to send you some
I'd
plums.
appreciate if you didn't.
I doubt that they have any kind of produce there in Astoria, so I was going to mail you some plums.
There's no fresh
I'm
fruit
probably
in
more of a
New York.
nectarine guy because I don't like the furriness of the peach.
You don't like the furriness?
Yeah.
We don't mind furriness in any other area of life. Why on a peach? Because a nectarine doesn't taste like a peach. Nectarine tastes like a nectarine. How do you feel about kiwis?
Allergic.
I know you're allergic, but he doesn't like the fuzziness, but all of a sudden he likes kiwis.
But I'll eat.
You don't bite into a kiwi.
Yeah, you don't bite
Yeah,
into
you
a
do.
You?
kiwi.
Are
Slice
people
of
eating
kiwi.
kiwi like that?
I mean, I am.
Of course
You
you
eat
are.
that? Well, you also eat the core of an apple.
Why am I going to waste anything? I also swallow the pit in a cherry. I was eating cherries the other day.
What is wrong with you?
Well, they're not going to hurt me. What am I going to spit into a cup?
Tree in
Ugh.
your belly.
Huh?
You're gonna grow a tree in your belly.
That'd be the most awesome thing ever if I grew a tree.